tournament organizers admitted they went too far with the setup of Shinnecock Hills after a day of carnage in the 118th U.S. Open. Only 3 players broke par in the third round, and scores of 66 early in the day were enough to lift Tony Finau and Daniel Berger from a tie for 45th to a share of the lead on 3 over par with defending champion Brooks Koepka and overnight leader Dustin Johnson. England's Justin Rose is a shot off the pace after a 73, with Henrik Stenson a shot further back, and Masters champion Patrick Reed and Ryder Cup captain Tim Furyk on 7 over alongside Thailand's Kiradech Athabaranred, whose 68 lifted him from joint last to a tie for 7th. We want the U.S. Open to be tough, a complete test, but there's no doubt it was a tale of 2 golf courses. USGA Chief Executive Mike Davis told host broadcaster Fox Sports. We will admit there were some aspects of the setup where we went too far, in that well-executed shots were not rewarded and in some cases penalized. However, that cut little ice with Ian Poulter, who responded angrily to Davis's comments following a 76 which left him 4 shots off the lead. Is that an apology? Poulter wrote on Twitter. Just grow a set of balls and say we pound Euro. How can this team keep doing this without consequences? Stenson said the USGA never failed to fail, while Spain's Rafa Cabrera wrote on Twitter, painful finish with a 7 at the last, that ruins a pretty decent day. Regardless, it was not a fair test of golf. Greens were unplayable, with unnecessary pin positions. At USGA found a way to make us look like fools on the course. Pity they managed to destroy a beautiful golf course. The last time Shinnecock Hills hosted the event in 2004, play had to be suspended during the final round, in which 28 of the 66 players amazingly failed to break 80 to water the 7th green, with only the winner Retief Goosen and runner-up Phil Mickelson finishing under par. And similar conditions transpired 14 years later as some questionable pin positions on hard, fast greens resulted in the carnage which 2-time major champion Zach Johnson predicted after completing a 72. It's unfortunate that our nation's tournament is already shot at a venue that they lost 14 years ago, Johnson told Sky Sports. Johnson saw his 4-shot overnight lead wiped out in the space of 6 holes as he limped to the turn in 41, but steadied the ship on the back 9 and held the outright lead before 3-putting the last. Koepka's round of 72 was the best from anyone in the last 7 groups, and the 28-year-old is confident he can become the first back-to-back winner of the U.S. Open since Curtis Strange in 1989. There's no one more confident than me, Koepka said. I won this last year and I feel like you have to take this from me. Rose, whose victory at Marion in 2013 was the last time a tournament on the PGA Tour was won with an over-par total, was left to regret 2 bogeys in the last 3 holes but said, I love my position. I said yesterday if I was 4 back going into tomorrow, I'd love my position. Just being within the right zip code, it gives you a chance tomorrow. There's a lot of us in the hunt tomorrow, though. It's a very condensed leaderboard. All great players as well, in and around the lead. It's going to take a special round tomorrow, but at least you have the opportunity. Do you want to write for Give Mesport? Get started today by signing up and submitting an article here, https://www.givemesport.com/writeforms.